Yeah. You gotta choose your side. You gotta choose your side. It's do or die. I said it's do or die. I said it's conflict in all areas, nigga. You choose the side. You could win or you could lose, nigga. It's do or die. Energy don't lie, it just testify for what they saying. I just look them deep into their eyes, going against the God in me. Now that's suicide. Higher self, higher level, higher wealth. To move like this, you gotta put your pride upon yourself. They say money is power, but knowledge way stronger.
If what you say is true, the Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous. Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me?
They say money is power, but knowledge way stronger. My soul pure gold, so I live way longer. My mind think righteous, yeah, my bloodline chosen. My energy is positive, words unspoken, I'm so illuminated. I shine brighter than Illuminati. Walking on water, now they really know I'm God body. Gifted from birth, so the life I face is hard body. Had so much love in my heart, they had to apply pressure. Now I'm a fine diamond, yeah, said I'm a fine diamond.
Shadow box. And the Wu-Tang sword style.
No matter how hard they try, I found myself in divine timing. Now they follow what I say like my name Simon. Led the chosen ones to victory in divine timing. The time is near, the signs are clear. 144, activation is here. We rise in the vibration with no fear. Oh, the Thundercats we all hear. And now it just don't seem fair. It just don't seem fair.
Yo. Welcome. That's me and my son. Yo. When I see him, haven't seen him in a while. Woo, how's everybody doing? Miss me for a moment, huh? Yes. Well, this great Sunday afternoon, how's everybody doing? What's going good? What's really going good? Oh boy. It's Marvelous Sunday as far as I'm concerned. I just really don't get caught up in what this world and this government got going on, because you know what? I have my own stuff going on. And hey, it takes every bit to stay whole and stay sane with some of the stuff that I have to deal with and I got going on. So for me to be caught up with what the world got going on and, you know, stressing myself over it, nah, I got enough stress within the confines of my own circle, you know. So with that being said, hey, it is what it is. I trust, you know, that whatever they do, they gonna eventually do the right thing for the people. And I just don't like to give a lot of homage to it, a lot of energy to it. But at the end of the day, I suggest that this government in America would do the right thing, in the United States of America would do the right thing. Or those people sitting in them seats, they think they've been long term. Don't let them have what those people have been dependent on for a long time to feed their families, if you will, and to provide, you know, those that are not, that are government employees and that are not being paid. Preferably, it'll show them who's in charge when voting season comes, because what they doing is atrocity to the American people. So if you're looking somewhere across in another nation, if you will, in another country, yeah, us here in America is facing some foolishness, if you will. So with that being said, let me just move right along into my episode. We on episode number 37, just tugging right along, believing and trusting in the process of this streaming thing, not for nothing. I'm just going to keep plugging and keep on tugging. And eventually I'm going to do what you, if you will, call it interviews. I'm going to believe that I'm going to start bringing on some very interesting people to interview them. And let's see uh, if you will, that the podcast will take another turn within the growth of it. But in the meantime, I'm just going to plug at it and keep trusting and keep believing, and that it's going to grow and do what I believe that it's going to do. So, what good do we have to expound upon today? Well, let's take a look at the title, if you will. The episode is Prayer, Purpose, and Platforms. That's it. That's it for this great Sunday evening. Prayer, purpose, and platforms, if you will. Well, welcome. Welcome to Let's Talk, where legacy speaks louder than likes and faith moves faster than fear. I'm your host. I'm your girl, Jazzy Wanda, Harlem born, Florida forged, and walking in the fire with purpose. That's what we do here. Walk in the fire with purpose. So today's episode is a sacred echo. It's for the builders, if you will, the believers, and those of us who are bold. We're talking prayer, purpose, and platforms. Three pillars, if you will, that don't just hold you up, they launch you forward. Prayer, purpose, and platforms. See, prayer is the blueprint, purpose is the anchor, and platform, if you will, that's the pulpit beyond the church walls. So whether you're tuning in from the block, the boardroom, or even the back pew, this segment, this one's for you. So let's talk. Prayer is the blueprint of movement. See, before the platform, before the promos, and before the plan, there was prayer. And prayer wasn't passive, it was architectural. Prayer is where I go to get the blueprint, to get it spelled out, to get it downloaded, if you will. Not just for my podcast, but for my brand and for my family and for my son's restoration, if you will. And but for my next breath. It's where I ask, what's the assignment? And my God answers. Answers with clarity, creativity, and conviction. See, one thing about me is I don't move until I've prayed, until I've communicated, until I've meditated, until I've sought peace upon myself, within myself, to move forward, to capture the assignment, if you will, for that day. And when I pray, I don't just ask. I'm past having to ask. I can think a thing and manifest it through thought, knowing that the God that I serve within knows what I need and supplies them according to his riches and glory. It's just like that. But I don't just ask. I'm past asking, as I said. I listen. Because sometimes the strategy is in the silence. And that's the part where I call sitting still and meditating, if you will. Sitting still and being quiet, if you will. See, prayer is like the download center. It's like when divine instruction shows up in dreams, if you will, even whispers. How about unexpected confirmations? Prayer as protection. See, there are stories of how prayer covered me and my son during moments, during moments of uncertainty. You know, when you got a situation and a circumstance going on and you need your higher self within yourself, the God that you choose to trust and believe in, to move and to move mountains, because your faith is just that about what you say that you believe in. So when there's some situations and circumstances that you're facing, you might communicate, you might need to meditate, you might need to do whatever you need to do so that that greater source from the Most High will do what is needed to do for you and yours, or for whatever the situation or circumstance in which you are facing, whatever the clarity it is that you may need, whatever the direction it may be for you need to go in. Prayer, if you will, as positioning. Prayer at times has placed me in rooms, roles, and rhythms that I didn't even apply for. It was but for prayer. So here are some prayer points for platform builders, if you will. Lord, show me what to build and what to bury, what to get rid of, if you will. Yeah. That part. Give me the courage to speak and the wisdom to wait, not to move in haste, but to know that in the timing of me hearing and listening and being still and getting the download, I wait. Let our platforms echo your purpose. Let your platform, hear me now, let your platform echo your purpose. Not just your plans, but your purpose. So let's talk about purpose. Let's talk about purpose being the anchor in the storm, if you will. When the winds of life blow wild, it's purpose that keeps us planted, not popularity. Yeah, purpose, not applause, but purpose. See, purpose isn't a title, it's a truth. It's the reason we rise when the world says sit. Like a nation of us Americans need to be doing now is rising, not sitting back and allowing what is being put before us to just be put before us. Prayerfully, enough sense to go to the polls when it's time to go to the polls. because some of this foolishness makes no kind of sense. It's the fire that won't let you fold. That's what purpose is. And when you know your purpose, you don't have to chase platforms. You stop chasing platforms, if you will, and you start building altars. See, my purposes, if you will, it's restoration. It's helping those restore themselves back to that place of moving forward, of elevation, if you will, of healing. It's legacy. It's building that which you would desire to be remembered by or to leave. It's making sure, if you will, for me, that my sons can walk in rooms that honor their gifts and not their past. It's making sure every mic I touch echoes healing, not hype. Well, purpose as identity. Knowing who you are helps you say no to distractions. Knowing what your purpose is helps you say no to distractions and yes to destiny. Now allowing, if you will, the distractions of life absurding the purpose for who you are, what you are, and why you're even here on earth as the being that you are. So knowing your purpose helps you block the level of distractions this world is throwing daggers at us humans left and right. Whether you of the elite, middle class, lower class, they coming at them from all angles. But you got to stand on knowing and believing and trusting who you are. How about purpose in pain, if you will? How trials, legal situations and circumstances, if you will, emotional hang-ups, spiritual setbacks, how do they refine your assignment, our assignment, if you will? Trials, legal, emotional, spiritual, if you will, those assignments, they don't define our worth. They really do not define our worth. In the setbacks, in the situations and circumstances that are not of a positive nature, if you will. Purpose in pain does not define our worth. Purpose as legacy. This is why your platform must echo your purpose, not just your personality. So the pulpit beyond the church. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Your platform isn't just a page. It really is a pulpit. It really is. In every post, in every caption, in every live stream, if you will, is pretty much your sermon. See, God didn't call me to be silent. And those of you that know, He didn't call you to be silent either. But He did call me to be strategic. See, this platform, my platform, isn't just for promo, it's for purpose. It's where I speak restoration over my family, and where I echo healing to my community, and where I build legacy in real time. Whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or the mic in my hand, my platform is sacred ground. And I treat it like a ministry, if you will. Yep, my platform as a ministry is really the digital spaces that we in and this day and time that can be used, if you will, preach, teach, and reach those in whatever way you see fit to deliver your message. How about platform as an advocacy? Yeah. Do you have the ability to advocate? Do you advocate for anyone? Through the years of raising my sons, I have had to use my voice to fight for my sons' restoration, if you will, and amplify truth regarding their situations and circumstances. And not just my sons, those that have passed through my life that had need, that needed help, that needed someone to advocate for them. So my platform, too often, I'm an advocator. How about my platform as a legacy, if you will? Why every visual caption and every rollout must echo my mission. The same for you. Not just our movement, but our mission. So, what does your platform say when you're not speaking? That's a good question. Does your bio reflect your breakthrough? Are you building followers or building faith? That's a good question. So, you know what? We've just walked through the blueprint, the anchor, and the pulpit, if you will. Prayer, purpose, and platform. This isn't just an episode, it's a call to build, to speak, to move. So before you log off, ask yourself, Is my platform echoing my purpose? Is my purpose rooted in prayer? And is my prayer bold enough to birth legacy? I'm Jazzy Wanda, and this is Let's Talk, where faith meets fire and movement meets meaning. Until next time, keep building altars, not just audiences. Keep speaking truth, not just trends, and keep walking in purpose. And even when storm hits, know that you are covered in prayer, purpose, and platform. Stay tuned and be blessed till next time.
Yeah. You gotta choose your side. You gotta choose your side. It's do or die. I said it's do or die. I said it's conflict in all areas, nigga. You choose the side. You could win or you could lose, nigga. It's do or die. Energy don't lie, it just testify for what they saying. I
Remember,
just deep into their eyes, going against the God.
You are worthy of infinite abundance. You deserve a beacon of confidence and success and happiness. And everything that you desire is flowing to you now. Catch that, catch that, catch that.
Yeah. You gotta choose your side. You gotta choose your side. It's do or die. I said it's do or die.
Why did you blast that like that?
I said it's conflict in all areas, nigga.
I said, I was like, and I couldn't stop because I was ending on the road to tell you. You know, I couldn't pick up the phone to tell you to turn it down. I hope it may not have. I just started talking louder.
They say money is power, but knowledge way stronger.
Hey, what you say is true. The Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous. Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me?
They say money is power, but knowledge way stronger. My soul pure gold, so I live way longer. My mind think righteous, yeah, my bloodline chosen. My energy is positive, words unspoken, I'm so illuminated. I shine brighter than Illuminati. Walking on water, now they really know I'm God body. Gifted from birth, so the life I face is hard body.